America is experiencing one of the largest internal migrations in modern history. In 2026, hundreds of thousands of people are leaving major cities, packing up their lives in search of affordability, safety, space, lower taxes, and a better quality of life for their families. Remote work, hybrid schedules, and shifting priorities after the pandemic have given millions the freedom to choose where they live. And many are choosing to leave. From the expensive tech hubs of California to historic northeastern cities and struggling Midwest metros, certain urban centers are seeing consistent net population loss. High housing costs, rising crime in some neighborhoods, visible homelessness, heavy tax burdens, poor city management, and harsh winters are pushing people out. At the same time, Sunbelt states like Texas, Florida, Tennessee, and the Carolinas are booming with new arrivals. In this in-depth, 15-minute documentary-style video, we examine the major American cities where residents are leaving in significant numbers in 2026. For each city, we'll dive deep into the specific reasons driving the exodus, the latest available data and statistics, who is leaving and where they're going, the real-world impacts on local economies and services, personal stories from those who left, and what the future might hold. These trends are reshaping housing markets, politics, and American society itself. Let's explore the cities experiencing the biggest outflows right now. The Great American Reshuffling hasn't slowed down in 2026. Millions are still leaving expensive, crowded cities in search of affordability, space, and a better quality of life. Driven by rising housing costs, remote work, and changing priorities, migration patterns are reshaping the country. In this video, we break down the major U.S. cities seeing the biggest population declines, why people are leaving, and what it means for the future. Let's start with one of the most striking examples. 1. San Francisco, California. Drone shots of the Golden Gate Bridge, empty downtown streets during weekdays, tech campuses with reduced activity, families packing cars, contrast with Austin or Dallas skylines. San Francisco remains one of the top cities Americans are leaving in 2026. The city has lost a significant portion of its population over the past 5 years, with the trend continuing strongly. The primary reasons are well documented. First and foremost is the extreme housing crisis. Median home prices hover around or above $1.1 million. While average rents for a one-bedroom apartment in desirable neighborhoods frequently exceed $3,500 per month. For middle-class families and even many professionals, this is simply unsustainable. Second, quality of life issues have become highly visible. Open drug use, large homeless encampments in downtown and certain districts, property crime including smash-and-grab thefts, and car break-ins have created a sense of disorder that has driven many residents away. Third, California's high state income taxes, combined with local costs for gas, groceries, and utilities, add tremendous financial pressure. The shift to remote and hybrid work after the pandemic gave tech workers the option to leave without quitting their jobs. Many companies reduced their office footprints, further reducing the need to live in the expensive Bay Area. In 2026, downtown San Francisco still struggles with high office vacancy rates. Retail businesses have closed, and city budgets face shortfalls due to lower tax revenue from departing residents and businesses. Some neighborhoods with good schools and strong community ties have held up better, but the overall net migration is negative. Where are people going? Popular destinations include Austin and Dallas in Texas, Miami and Tampa in Florida, Las Vegas in Nevada, and more affordable suburbs or inland California cities. Many young families cite better schools and lower costs as top reasons. The impact is significant. Reduced population affects everything from school enrollment to public transit funding. The city has launched initiatives to convert empty offices into housing and improve downtown safety, but recovery is slow. Stories from former residents often mention relief at having more space, lower stress, and extra money after moving. San Francisco's experience shows how even a globally admired innovation hub can lose residents when affordability and livability challenges become overwhelming. 2. New York City, New York. New York City, America's largest and most iconic metropolis, continues to see notable net population loss in 2026, especially from Manhattan, parts of Brooklyn, and Queens. Housing costs are the biggest driver, Average rents for a one-bedroom apartment in Manhattan regularly surpass $4,000, while buying an apartment often requires millions. Combined with high New York state and city taxes, the financial burden is enormous for middle-class households. Safety concerns in certain neighborhoods, visible homelessness, and the fast-paced, stressful lifestyle add to the push factors. The pandemic accelerated remote work possibilities for finance, media, advertising, and tech professionals, allowing them to relocate while keeping high-paying jobs. Harsh winters and desire for more living space also play major roles. Current data in 2026 shows elevated office vacancy rates and pressure on retail and restaurant sectors. While tourism remains strong and the city still attracts ambitious young people and immigrants in certain fields, domestic out-migration from long-time residents is clear. Popular destinations include Florida, Miami, Tampa, Orlando, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, and more affordable suburbs in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or upstate New York. Many families report gaining backyard space, lower costs, and better work-life balance after leaving. Impacts include budget strains on the MTA transit system, schools, and social services. The city has responded with tax incentives and housing initiatives, but reversing the trend has proven difficult. New York's story illustrates how even the most culturally rich cities must compete on affordability and livability in the modern era. 3. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago has experienced consistent outmigration, particularly among middle-class families, for several years running into 2026. Key factors include high property taxes, crime rates in specific neighborhoods that make many residents feel unsafe, cold and long winters, and concerns over city finances and school quality in certain districts. Economic restructuring and job losses in traditional sectors have also contributed. In 2026, while downtown and north side areas remain relatively strong, many south and west side neighborhoods continue to lose population. Overall, net domestic migration numbers remain negative. People are primarily moving to Texas, Florida, Arizona, Georgia, and nearby suburbs with better schools and lower taxes. Families often cite safety, affordability, and warmer weather as top motivations. The economic impact includes a shrinking tax base, which creates further pressure on city services, infrastructure maintenance, and pension obligations. Chicago's challenges reflect broader issues facing older industrial and Midwestern cities in a changing economy. 4. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, the entertainment capital, continues losing residents seeking relief from California's high costs. Major reasons: astronomical housing prices and rents, severe traffic congestion, homelessness crisis, air quality issues worsened by wildfire smoke, and high overall taxes and living expenses. Remote work has enabled many to leave while keeping California-based jobs. In 2026, net population loss continues, with many moving to Nevada, Las Vegas, Arizona, Phoenix, Texas, or more affordable parts of California. Families and retirees are particularly active in this migration. Impacts include strained local budgets and debates over policy reforms. LA's story highlights the challenges of maintaining quality of life in megacities with extreme costs. 5. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit's long-term population decline continues in many neighborhoods despite downtown revitalization. Decades of industrial decline, job losses in auto manufacturing, and safety concerns in parts of the city drive ongoing outflows. People move to suburbs, southern states, or other Midwest cities with stronger job markets. 6. Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore faces significant out-migration due to high crime rates in many neighborhoods, economic stagnation, school quality issues, and better opportunities elsewhere. Families and middle-class residents are heading to suburbs or Sunbelt states. 7. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia loses residents due to rising costs, tax burdens, crime concerns in certain areas, and desire for more space and affordability in other states. 8. St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis continues to see outflows driven by safety issues, economic pressures, and competition from growing southern cities. America's cities are in transition. While some face population loss, others are gaining rapidly. America's cities are in transition. While some face population loss, others are gaining rapidly. These shifts highlight the need for better housing policies, safety improvements, and economic strategies. For individuals and families, they create opportunities to find places that better match their needs and budgets. Which city's story surprised you the most? Are you thinking of moving in 2026 or beyond? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. If you found this detailed analysis helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more in-depth looks at American migration trends, cost of living, and lifestyle changes. Thanks for watching. The American landscape is changing. Where will you call home?